Trudeau abandoned combat against ISIS while it was in the middle, while ISIS was still powerful. He quit and ran away, and the CBC loved him for it. When I was in Iraq last year, I met a Kurdish general who helped beat back ISIS, and he told me that he was very well aware that Canada quit the fight right before the final battle. And he suggested that perhaps some of the men he commanded would still be alive now had they been able to benefit from Canadian jets coming in from the sky to take out clusters of terrorists. But the CBC knew better. It was wise for Trudeau to pull out. So what does the CBC say about Donald Trump bringing the troops home? They loved it when Trudeau did so before the final battle. Well, here's what CBC's flagship show called The National had to say.
Analysts fear the vacuum left behind.
President Trump is running his Syria policy as if it's a reality TV show.
Oh, it's very deep, isn't it? Did you learn anything from that? Or was that just another anti-Trump insult spoken by some leftist at a think tank? I Googled that guy, and he's with a think tank in Washington called the Center for a New American Security. Here's their list of donors. Let's just start from the top, okay? The biggest donors on down. You've got the Heinz Foundation. That's John Kerry's wife, Teresa Heinz. Then you've got Northrop Grumman. Do you see that? You know they make weapons, right? Including, if they made the F-14 Tomcat fighter jet, for example. You've got the Open Society Foundations. Do you see that there? That's George Soros. That's George Soros' lobby group. If you skim through this, there's a lot of arms dealers on the list, people who believe fighting perpetual wars for perpetual peace, or as George Soros might say, invade the world's countries, welcome the world's refugees. The welfare warfare state. Look, if this were about defending a real democracy against tyrannical invaders, it would be something the West should consider, absolutely. And by the West, I mean America, because Trudeau has cut our military so badly we can't even have our annual flight exercise at Cold Lake anymore. But we're not defending any democracy in Syria with our, or America's 2,000. I'll stop saying we, since Trudeau has pretty much abandoned any fight against terrorism. Even here at home, where he welcomes ISIS terrorists back to Canada, Trump obviously saw the entire foreign policy establishment raging at him, and I don't think he cares. Today he tweeted some more. He said, does the USA want to be the policeman of the Middle East, getting nothing but spending precious lives and trillions of dollars protecting others who, in almost all cases, do not appreciate what we are doing? Do we want to be there forever? Time for others to finally fight. I think that's right. Once upon a time, there was a rationale for America to fight Arabian wars. Maybe to defend access to OPEC oil, if that's the reason. But now America produces more oil than Saudi Arabia does, and Americans are tired of fighting and dying for countries that are ungrateful and, more to the point, don't have freedom and democracy in their national blood. Time to bring the troops home. There's a border in America for the troops to guard. That's an excerpt from my daily show, the Ezra Levant Show, weekdays at 8 p.m. Eastern. Every day I do a monologue, interview a guest, and read my fan mail and my hate mail. To subscribe, go to therebel.media/shows.